Bards Aloud.
Welcome back, everybody.
What up?
Come on.
Hi, yo.
Come on in. Welcome to the show. No Bards Allowed. Still just dungeon.
Sorry, not you, sir. You got, no bards. Sorry.
All right, Sean. Yeah, you've had enough.
Sean, how'd you get here?
Man, he's in the room. This is crazy. Hello. We are still, we're Dungeons and Dragons TTRPG podcast. Still just Dungeons and Dragons. I promise we'll do other TTRPG systems.
Do we have
at
to?
some point. Yes, I would like to. Will
I
hates
did like that whatever that system they're using in
the other show.
the other show, the newest season of the other show. That system's cool.
It's an altered Vampire the Masquerade system.
Oh, the vampire one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the vampire one.
That seems like a cool system.
I would love to, unless somebody else wants to do it, I've been looking at buying the rule system for Vampire the Masquerade, and I feel like it'd be pretty fun for us to do at some point. Also, though, Dart
Vampire would be fun.
Could work for stuff you want to run, Dart, potentially. We'll talk about that behind the scenes.
Yeah, maybe so.
Anyways, Vampire the Masquerade, we're all big fans. None of us have played it yet, but we've been watching. We also
Seems cool.
consume TTRPG shows.
I consume things.
We're consumers.
We consume
We're America.
I have a very cool box set for a sick tabletop system that I really need to actually.
You showed us that.
Yeah, the Triangle Agency.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. They were doing like their whole Kickstarter thing for it, and so I got this like big box set of it. The books are really nice. The print is beautiful. It's like the art style is really fun and cool.
Yeah.
Seems like kind of pulpy, kitschy. With that, like, I love that like drawl sort of corporate bureaucracy vibe to it, almost like Men in Black-esque. Seems fun.
Kind of reminded me of like the Cyberpunk plot hook too.
Totally.
Spoilers.
Yeah, what the hell?
No, that's on me. That game's been out too long.
We'll probably play that one.
A long time. Dude. That was a
We'll play
COVID
that
game.
one at some point.
I would love to play Kids on Bike at some point too.
Yeah,
I would love to do Kids on Bike.
Will insists that he never wants to play it on the podcast. Will doesn't like role play. I don't know if you guys have noticed.
I like role play. I just like it in conjunction with
big number go up.
in conjunction with a mechanical system,
There are mechanics.
an in-depth mechanical system.
There are
not
mechanics. He uses all the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Will wants to see his numbers be in the billions, like Diablo.
Hey, trillions.
As you can
trillions,
tell,
I'm sorry.
based on us arguing, we are amateur entertainers, as you can tell, but professional friends.
Professionals.
Yeah, we have banter.
Yeah, we're professional something, and I'm B. Felons, and I am your dungeon master for the campaign. I couldn't remember what my job was today.
We're switching our jobs today.
Yeah.
We're all doing something different.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the whole notes of the Bordura, and I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, I'm Seren Dracnalier.
Howdy, y'all. My name's Arthur Page Llewellyn.
What's your real name?
Oh, I'm Will. I'm playing Arthur Page Llewellyn. Oh, wait. I'm Will. I'm playing Arthur Page Llewellyn.
I'm Fuse. I'm playing Billben Billings.
And my name is B. And
Cunt. I don't use that word lightly. You fucker.
I am the dungeon master, actually. And I have weighted dice. And actually, since I'm the dungeon master, why doesn't everyone level up right at the start?
11.
They don't need to level up. They
Level
just
spell?
all
Sorry,
leveled
Seren
up.
Dracnalier B. Felons person. I'm in charge now.
Person.
I love my mom and dad so much.
Oh my god, I'm at half my hit
Are
points
you talking
now.
about
I just saw.
the dead ones there, Saren?
They're not dead. They're just half dead.
Oh. Well, my husband's full dead.
All right, everyone roll for initiative.
Yes.
Nailed it.
We're starting off with a combat.
So's your mom, asshole.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
All right. Well, fuck. I guess we'll play the game. Hell yeah. Last we left off, I guess I'll let Arthur Page Llewellyn fill us in.
Well, thanks there. Oh, sorry.
No, you do it. Actually. No, you do it. No, you do it.
Hey, I mean, yeah.
Last time on No Bards Allowed, we found ourselves in a thick of combat with Billben screaming into battle with reckless abandon on top of his mighty steed that was just a big old elephant. Things seemed dire at first as we were immediately pounced by a couple of these big-ass blink beasts that seemed to phase in and out of existence. With some careful maneuvering, me, Vextrin, and Seren all were able, with the help of Lift, before she skedaddled on out of there, were able to take down the two in front of us, and then we continued our attack. While Billben and the rest of his new friends, I guess, who he was fighting with, were streaming down on the other side. Everything was chaotic. I got my shit beat up and my leg bit into, and I can't walk right anymore. I don't know what's going on. Billben went down. I saw him fighting nobly, and the next thing I knew, he was getting wrestled around by a blink beast before I was able to end that one. And, well, by the skin of our teeth, we were able to take all the combatants down. And, well, here we are. One day I'm going to be able to hobble down this valley to reunite with my long-lost buddy.
And we pick up there, Seren just having administered a potion to Billben, reviving him, and Billben, you having already addressed your old friend. We find ourselves here in the Feywild. There are dead villagers around, but most have survived thanks to the heroics. Arthur having a brave moment and having trust in the rest of his party. Attacking some of the bandit henchmen of Count Burgess. We find ourselves here. What do you all do?
Oh, all right. Well, first things first, I'm going to just touch your amulet of proof against detection location, and I'm going to sap my 3rd level spell slot back. I don't think you need that out here. How you doing?
Oh, Seren, just holding his places that he was.
Yeah, for sure.
Maimed.
I'm going to pump a 3rd level cure wounds into you.
Seren. Yeah, how much?
20 points of healing back to you.
Oh, Seren, what a relief it is to see you and Arthur and Lift and
yeah, everybody's
that guy.
here. Yeah,
Billben.
that's
Hey.
Vextrin.
Hey, oh, hi, Vextrin. Charmed.
No, you guys should actually. Yeah, this is new. Y'all should talk a little bit more.
Hey, no, actually, Arthur, if you
Yeah.
well, actually, Billben, can you get down off of this thing, this elephant?
Let us help you.
And he's struggling down a bit. He does dismount two-toe and then holds both of you by the shoulders.
Bring it over here. Come on.
Great to see you guys.
Group hug. Come on, guys. Group
Good
hug.
God, man.
And you too, Vextrin. All right.
Yeah,
From
we'll
us.
melt that hard heart of yours.
I was going to say, in this moment, Wix comes up and joins this group hug. Billben, around your neck, you feel something invisible come and wrap around your neck. You motherfucker, I swear to God, I'll fucking kill you if you ever do that again, you asshole.
Dab with it. Man, it is so great to see you all.
You too, you fucking dick.
Man, I love you.
This is good. Man, we missed you, Billben.
I missed you guys. I heard your message, which that was wild. I just out of the blue one day, I hear boom, Seren's voice.
Yeah, I mean, it took us a little bit, 12 days just
Something
about
like that,
to get
yeah.
here? I mean, time's
12
been a little
days?
wonky since we got here, but
12 days for you?
Yeah.
Whoa.
how,
And he kind of just looks off into the distance, almost like a 1,000-yard stare.
What's it been like for you? Or how long's it been?
Whoa. Well, it's definitely been more than 12 days for me. I don't know. It's been probably almost a year. Maybe,
Shit.
I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months. I'm really not sure, but it's been way longer than 12 days.
At this point, you see the Furbolg run up that was fighting alongside Billben, pulls off her helm did beautiful white hair running from out under as she pulls off her helm, and her ears hang. She's got like black, large ears that like flop down with black fur and pink on the inside. But there's fur that covers the rest of her skin. It's got this like bluish hue almost. She runs up and says, Billben, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, yes, I'm doing much better now, thanks to my friends here.
Hi. You're...
Hey there.
These are the ones that have been looking for me.
Yeah.
Seren.
Yeah, I know. I've heard plenty about you.
Hey, I'm Arthur Page Llewellyn.
Ersa, nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Yeah, welcome to the Feywild. Shit. How... I'm glad you made it here, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
How the hell did you find us?
Arthur will tell you. I need to finish something first. I'll like grab Vextron by the shoulder and start heading back towards the bodies of the beasts.
I was gonna ask too. Yeah, Vextron. Yeah, in this moment, as Seren grabs you, how's Vextron feeling as that he's completed his conquest in a sense?
Yeah, feeling a strange warmth that he does not usually feel. He's like, perhaps this is what true friends are like. As he pulls out his syringe and his vials, and he bends down next to the blink beast to extract the blood that he was so long searching for.
How many of those do you think you need?
Well, I'm going to grab 2 just in case, but this third one, are those worms still there, by the way?
The worms would have, they're like healing to Seren's command, as far as you can tell at this point.
I think they're basically like kind of posted up in the middle of this area, like guards, basically.
Okay.
Like I think they're looking out towards the horizon, looking for anything coming our way.
Okay, and then I think the third one, I would go and get the giant's blood, then, and take the blood of Count Burgess and
Cool.
put that in my vial.
You would know too, I would say, without a roll, Dexter would know too, the value of this. You're going to want to collect as much as you can here.
Yeah. I would say though, like these vials are large, and I'm grabbing two of the blink beasts, one of the giant's blood, just because
let
I'm
me
curious.
Check mental connection to Arthur. Hey, I know you bought a bunch of vials back at Clan Kirik. Do you mind if we put some blink beast blood in a few of them?
No, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I got plenty to spare.
Cool.
Thank you,
yeah,
Arthur.
I'll break out the portable doorknob and like grab some more glass vials and like I would also love to keep 1 or 2 if you have some to spare.
Oh, certainly. You ever so graciously helped me,
Yeah.
and I helped you, it seems. So you've met back with your friend or some sort.
2 promises kept.
2 promises kept and fulfilled.
As the two of you stand there, one of the elven, you see that there's Billben in this immaculate armor, along with Ersa, who introduced herself. You see that there's 2 gnomish men and 2 feminine-looking elven women as well. One of them walks up to you and says, "Oh, what a damn shame. Sad creatures these."
Sorry, these are these are in armor like Billben, or these are
same color. Oh,
Looking at the blink beasts. Yeah.
oh, tragic animals. It's a
They're-
damn shame.
These were pretty fucking vicious, honestly.
Yeah, well, when animals are forced to breed against their will, wouldn't you hate your life too?
Suppose I would.
So they're like pugs.
I don't know what you speak of, but
Oh,
You don't have pugs in the Feywild?
It's more a material plane kind of dog, just like a normal style dog.
Yeah. We got a lot of pugs back in New Samaritan City.
the pugs come from 2 animals that want to kill each other no matter what.
Well, no.
Not really. Wait, what?
No. Well,
Two animals that want to kill each other no matter what?
That's how blink beasts are made.
Like they make those two different kinds of creatures breed, and then it becomes a blink beast.
Yeah, it's tragedy.
It's kind of fucked up.
That
It's not
sounds
good.
really bad, actually.
Where do these come from?
Billben, you would know all this stuff too at this point.
Oh,
You would have been
yeah.
clued into everything. They're fey creatures. There's a few different, well, I mean, who knows what other creatures have been crossbred, but there's a couple different beasts that hail from the Feywild. There's displacer beasts. These cruel creatures that gain their tentacles from. And then there's blink dogs, who are generally allies of ours, and well, that's where they get their teleportation from.
Wait, but who's forcing them to crossbreed?
Not the summer court, that's for sure. Sorry, I know you look new here, so.
Yeah, you guys probably got a lot of questions, but
Yeah, we're catching up.
we spent quite a long time traveling in the summer court here, which is crazy that we ran into you guys while running into Count Burgess. What were y'all doing with that feller over there?
Vextrin was hunting these blink beasts,
Oh.
and once we got here, I could sense where your talisman was, so we kind of knew you were this way.
Oh man, that's what this thing did.
Not what it was made to do, but yeah, it did work. Fuck. Okay. What are you guys doing? Like, what now? I guess is my question.
Well, yeah, you're looking at the Queen's Cavalry right here.
Ersa's there. She chimes back in and says, "Yeah, we're representatives of the summer court of the Feywild. We hail from Arameria, which is the city at the seat of the summer court, and well, our main duty is to keep the status quo, we'll call it. But I fear that we may not have fared so well today. I think our heads might have been a little bit below water."
What was going on here?
That's something we've been trying to understand. Our best assumption at this point is that it was a winter court giant posing as somebody from the autumn court that had taken over summer court land. It's a bit confusing, and we're still getting to the bottom of it, but the Feywild works in mysterious ways. This is summer court that you stand in, and literally as this giant has been slain and the blink beast lay on the ground, you feel warmth spreading across the land. You feel the sun beat down harder, and you literally, as you look around, you see cherry blossom trees start to like bloom and gain leaves in this moment, like all instantaneously almost in a matter of time. As Ersa says, when we try to avoid major conflict here, but as things have felt strange over the last several years, we'll call it. Small grasps for power, and yes, when two courts lay ownership over the same land, the constituents, for lack of a better term, they become beholden to both courts and the rules of their leaders. It's quite confusing, but yes, it seems that King Orobo, the leader of Winter, sent in one of his brethren in order to hold these people hostage. So,
You know what he wants? Like, what's his goal here?
the power plays uncertain. There's always little land grabs towards borders, but the funny thing is that the winter does not border here, and so I don't know if it was a play at trying to turn summer against autumn, or if there's something else. We're not really sure.
Or if it was a distraction.
Could be. I don't think... I mean, the cavalry's larger than us, and there's... Cavalry's just a unit of the Queen's court. And so...
Does this Arobo have any other emissaries that seem to make their way around?
Not out of the usual, not into our space at least. So we there's good and bad in all the courts here. But people generally keep to themselves. Or the courts generally keep to themselves, and we our Queen Califax, she tries to keep the type of order she'd like amongst our people.
How much do you know about King Robo? I mean, does Queen Califax make she do like warlock stuff? Find people that she gives powers to in the material plane at all?
Where you're all from? I mean,
Yeah.
not particularly. I mean, the Queen has had a slightly more invested interest in the material plane as of recently, but doesn't have no boots on the ground, we'll call it, if that makes sense.
You know of Robo doing stuff like that?
No, unfortunately, there are people that rank higher than us, and as high as we rank, again, if status quo is maintained amongst our borders, then we don't tend to delve into the things that happen in the other courts. You see, Erisa, give me a perception check at this moment, actually. Anyone that would like to.
15.
21.
7.
Billben, this is something you kind of know already anyways, but the two of you, as you see a downtrodden, somebody like looking at their feet as they explain this a little bit, saying, the way of the Feywild is already complex and complicated. And, well, our job is to not enforce law or order amongst all of the Feywild. What we do is we try to make sure that people that are existing in our court are able to function under our rule. So, in terms of what goes on outside of our borders in King Orobo's court, we know that he rules with a different sort of fervor, and one that we might disagree with, but is not necessarily something that we concern ourselves with, as long as he doesn't step on our space.
That makes sense.
I'm sorry if that's not a more helpful explanation, but
No, it's all right. I'd hope to maybe learn a little bit more about that sort of thing, being in the Feywild now. Someone I know might be involved with him.
I'm terribly sorry to hear that. Well, what I can say is now that this is taken care of, we need to do some cleanup, but and talk to the people that reside here, but we will head back to Eremeria now, and, well, I don't know that we'd all have our lives right now if it weren't for the fact that you were here, so I would
Same
offer
goes,
you the
same goes
kindness.
for us, right back,
I would offer you the kindness to please, you're welcome to come back to our fair city, and I'm sure the Queen would at least like to offer you her thanks for this. So I don't know that she will be able to shed more light or be willing, but I think it is certainly an option or a possibility.
Yeah, she's kind of the reason why I joined up in the Queen's Cavalry, because she was telling me she was able to get me back to the material plane. And that's why I ended up joining the ranks here.
She said she'd get you back to the material plane, but
And
you've been here for almost a year?
I really don't know exactly. But it has not been 12 days. It has definitely been months, maybe a year. But it's just hard to tell up here.
Erisa puts her arm around Billben and says, "We would have. Your friend here is incredibly strong."
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Ursa.
Yeah. I mean, the things we've been able to accomplish, we wouldn't have been able to get near as much of it done if it wasn't for Billben joining our ranks. So
Well, look at you, decorated war hero.
Yep. And I even got this new armor, as you see.
It looks real snazzy.
The Queen's regalia armor that we all are wearing is much more, yes.
Hey, maybe we'll get
Snazzy.
some of that for you, Seren.
No thanks.
But yeah, so y'all were over here with that guy over there?
Yeah, Vextrin.
Man, he seems like a really slick guy. He has that bow.
Yeah. He's kind of quiet and
Yeah. Well,
a little bit of a prick, but
Oh.
he warms up.
man. Yeah.
He's a good one.
What were y'all doing here with him?
Well, we crossed paths on our way here, and we're going the same direction, so, you know.
We weren't trying to replace you, don't worry.
Oh, no, I knew that. With that warm welcome y'all gave me.
We're just glad we found you.
Well, I'm glad y'all found us right when you did, because, well, I don't know if we could have taken out Count Burgess without you guys.
Yeah, that would have been pretty fucked if you didn't have us here.
Well, we didn't really know what we were walking into, but it was kind of part of our duties as a Queen's Cavalry.
Wix chimes in and says, "Yeah, I mean, we heard. Was that you yelling that?"
Oh, yes, it was. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of chirped me for it over in the cavalry, but, it seems to get the job done.
Erisa says, "Yeah, Billben's methods are unconventional at times, but
I know it.
Yeah, we've certainly, we've certainly benefited from him being here."
Vextrin chimes in, and you just kind of hear him in the background go, "What an absolute genius."
Just glazing yourself.
Unbelievable.
No, that's Vextrin.
How's
Yeah.
Vextrin? Yeah, in this moment, Vextrin's gathered what he's come for now. What's on Vextrin's mind in this moment?
Yeah, I think he goes back up to Seren and goes, "Thank you for the additional vials.
Of course.
And some for you.
Thank you.
Now remember, this is extremely valuable stuff here.
Well, it's probably going to a hag, so.
Well, I guess grant you luck in whatever you may gain from that, but I know this will fetch myself quite a large coin. Now, the one thing I knew was how to get into the Feywild. I'm not exactly sure how to go back the way we came, because we have sort of eliminated our threat here.
Well, I mean, the way I see it, it's either go back to where we came in and, I can send a message to the hag and get the portal open, or it's, if you continue on with us to Queen Califax, potentially she might be able to send you back instead.
Yeah, I guess whatever makes the most sense. I'm sort of stuck here with you guys as well and need to return, so...
Yeah, it'd be a dangerous journey to make alone.
And also in the state we're in right now, I know I could use some rest before
certainly for
we
me.
try to go in that, carry on in that long of a journey again.
Yeah.
And Vextrin at this point in time also is pretty beat up from that battle, so he's assessing his options, realizes staying with this group is going to be his best source of survival. So he's going to sort of just join and tag along since he seems welcomed.
Cool. Billben, as you all hear Vextrin talking to your companions from the material plane, you also know that you have offered a gift that you have not fulfilled yet. You know that you were offered the ability to go home to your friends. We're here now, but in exchange for service to the cavalry. And while your friends are here now, you know that you are still indebted in some way to this archfey that you have made a deal with here.
Just Billben making deals with archfays, I guess.
I was concerned about that. How much service do you have to render to get your transport back?
From what you remember, Billben, you remember that the Queen offered you the opportunity to reunite with your friends when the time was right in exchange for your service. And so you're in this funny situation now where
Don't like that wording.
Reunited with your friends when the time is right.
Offered your...
And the time was mysteriously right.
You've offered your fealty and servitude
I love this shit.
to the Queen. And you have been reunited with your friends, but you are not confident that that means that you have fulfilled the side of the gift that you offered yet.
What did you specifically say when you
Well,
gave your services?
I sort of was kind of hogtied in a way in this conversation where...
I mean, you were standing in front of the Arista chimes, and you weren't hogtied. We walked you into her royal
Well,
chambers.
that's a little phrase we like to use in New Samaritan saying, I was in a bit of a pickle.
I love your material plain phrases. They often make no sense to me, and that's...
They don't make a lot of sense to us either sometimes, so...
Well,
You guys don't have pickles?
thank goodness. What?
You guys don't have pickles?
No, we have pickles.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not... It's not...
So that one made sense.
It's incredibly different. Well, yeah, but the hogtied thing, I don't...
Oh, yeah.
You don't tie your hogs up here?
No, hogs are allowed to exist as they'd like.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Free the hogs.
Yeah, keep doing that, actually. That's great.
Who am I to... Hogs are incredibly smart creatures. Who are we to tell them how to live? They must fend for themselves like anybody else, but...
They are pretty good at extorting people, apparently. So
Yeah.
the pigs
At least
did
on the
that too,
material
right?
plane.
Yeah.
Extortion. Well,
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with pig extortion.
We got to talk more about that on the way to the castle.
All right, well,
But pretty
first
much-
things first, what do we need to do here?
Yeah, that's kind of it. I kind of just signed up for service in exchange for her reuniting me with you guys.
Well, this feels like a potentially, I mean, I don't want to speak for an archfey, but you did quite a big service today, it seemed like, and
Yeah, perhaps maybe we go back to Queen Califax and
Tell me the wording one more time.
reunite with my friends. She would reunite me with my friends after I completed the service.
She would reunite you with your friends.
Is that B? Can I ask you?
did you say
the
who
technical?
those friends specifically were?
I did not.
Because as far as
I don't believe I
she
did.
knows, we got to get you back home to Khan.
Oh,
Well, and my other thought is
She didn't reunite.
she didn't reunite us.
We did it
We
ourselves. We didn't need her goddamn selves.
Which, does that mean that she is unable to complete her
I
end
also-
of the gift?
She can't complete her request. So if she can't fulfill her end of the bargain, then maybe you're out.
What I will say, and I think we're having this conversation all mentally, but what I will say is tread very carefully here.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to antagonize any more archfey than we already
Certainly
have.
not. Don't want to make an enemy, but
Serve on my cavalry until the time is right. And when the time comes, when the time is right for you, you will be reunited with your friends. Does that sound like something fair?
So, because we are reunited, the time is right, and because the time is right, you no longer have to serve on the cavalry.
DM?
I'll leave it up to Billben. How he wants to proceed.
Yeah, well, the queen said when the time was right, I would be reunited up with my friends, and then I wouldn't have to serve on the cavalry anymore. So I'm guessing that I think I've fulfilled my end of my servitude. So I guess the only thing left to do is go back to Queen Califax and have her send us back to the material plane.
Wow. It
What?
sounds to me like that would require another gift in exchange.
So this, me meeting up with you was fulfilling her side of the gift, is what you're saying.
I think either the gift was not fulfilled by her and you are still in servitude, or you are no longer in servitude, but her side is done.
So we don't even need to go back to Queen Califax.
We don't have to, but
Well, I will say, she was a bit tricky with it all. So I kind of look over at the rest of the cavalry and lean into Arthur and Seren, out of earshot, trying to.
Lean into them. Yeah, give me a perception check.
We can talk mentally too.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
give me a perception check. Still.
Okay. I guess I would still be looking, hell yeah. 18.
The cavalry's trying to give you space in this moment, as you are, for as long as you've known them now. And in terms of Billben's, the things Billben's known forever are longer than what you've experienced in the last X amount of time. But you've known these people for a while now, and they're trying to give you space because they all knew that a day would come where you would hopefully... Billben never lost faith in wanting to go back to the material plane and complete his duty. And you see, it doesn't matter what plane of existence you're on, you see your cavalry members, going to deal with the wounded and address the ones that are still alive, make sure that they feel safe and okay with the situation in front of them. And on an 18, I think you see Isnell and Elda. They both seem pretty business as usual, which is their general demeanor. Bindle and Thwat, the gnomes that you've traveled with for a while, they look sad, and you look at your captain, Ersa, and I think on a perception check there, she's overheard the beginning of your conversation, and you don't think that she necessarily knows whether you've fulfilled your duty or not, but she's sad. You see somebody that you've become close friends with over however many months you've been here, knowing that it was not going to be forever, but losing this unique friend. Yeah, a Furbolg from the Feywild doesn't necessarily ever think that they'll become close with some human man from the material plane, and yet here we are now. So you see just a little fleck of dew or water on Ersa's face. She's walked away at this point, though. She's giving you space. She's going to address people in this village here.
Cool. I turn back. I look over and see that and kind of realize Ursa very likely knows that the end is nigh. And I turn back to Seren and Arthur and say, I think it's time for us to go. I think I have fulfilled my duty, so I am no longer bound by my words of service here. We have been reunited. Do y'all have any other way to get back? Did you mention a hag, Seren?
Yeah, we've got a way. It won't be pretty, but again, I wonder if we should go see the queen, just out of courtesy and respect, if nothing else.
Seems like a good call. And also, hey, these are friends of yours. It very clearly, so. I'm seeing some connection here. I don't want you to skedaddle on them, just like I hated it when you skedaddled on us. Not that that was your fault.
Oh yeah, it wasn't my fault. I got
Yeah, you
banished,
got
essentially,
skedaddled.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I will say, and now being in the Feywild a while, I feel like I would have picked the brains of the Queen's Cavalry unit that I've been in and known a little bit more about like each season. So correct me if I'm wrong, Beam, but yeah, the Queen of the Summer Court seems to be. Maybe not nicer is the word, but maybe fairer than the other ones. The other ones seem to be a little bit more hostile, at least the little things that I've picked up on. So maybe, yeah, going back to her wouldn't be a terrible idea, Seren, and at least out of courtesy, because she did show me some courtesy by giving me a decent job here. And I do feel like I did serve her, so I don't see a reason why she would be malicious towards us. Also, that city is pretty cool. You got to see it.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
You ain't never seen anything like it.
Clearly, we've got time here, so.
Yeah.
But as we get to the city, just remember what I told you in that magic message thing that you do,
remember.
Seren. Just be careful on what you give here.
Yeah, for sure.
I've learned. And at this point, you're seeing almost like a sense of seriousness coming from Billben that he has gained while being in the Feywild that I don't think he had as much of back in the material plane.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I have seen things that are almost irreversible here. So just be careful about what you give here.
Yeah. Well, we still remember your name, so that's a good thing. You didn't give that one away.
I've had a couple close calls, and luckily the people around me were, I guess, not to use the term nice, but more fair in this plane. Everything
right.
seems to be less about nice and evil and more about fair and unfair and playing by the rules of the Feywild, which are very, very finicky. So I just want to urge you all to speak with caution. And that's why I picked up the name Billy.
All right, Billy.
Just in case people ask for my name, it's like, well, I don't care if I don't remember that name, because that ain't my name.
All right.
Yeah, it's a name worth forgetting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's.
Does your friend here, I guess, want to join us? What?
I think he might.
Yeah. Did you want to join, Vextrin?
Yes. I believe this place is. I've seen this place through to its end, and I would like to return and, see about returning all these vials.
Billben, you fucking thought that you were a fucking weirdo. This fucking guy, he's so weird, dude. He fucking is like mean and scary, and I think he's gonna kill me one of these days.
That makes horrendous sounds. What in the hell is this creature?
See, that's what you used to do, but like way meaner even.
Is this creature talking to you?
No, she's just kind of always like this.
Sounds like a bickering bloke to me.
Billben, you hear this? Billben hears this in his head.
Billben hears that, and Billben just chuckles because he's like, he remembers when he didn't hear it, and now he just thinks it's so funny. Oh, Tabitha. Oh, man, I missed you so much.
You fucker, you gonna fight him for me?
Should I? And then I go to kind of punch or do a little air jab towards Vextrin. He immediately draws his bow in a skittish nature.
All right, settle down.
Oh,
everybody.
I'm just messing around, Mr. What's your name? Vextrin Entbar. You are a miraculous soldier. Thank
All
you.
right, just kiss already, guys.
Yes, however, I do need space. This whole chumminess is not necessarily how we do it in the Underdark. However, I will join you on this because I have no way home right now, and it seems that my newly acquainted Seren and Arthur and this little hare seem to know where to go. So,
Wix walks up to Billben. Wix is like, man, I missed you a lot, buddy.
oh, Wix, bring it in.
Yeah.
I give Wix a nice kind of almost hugging like a kid or your nephew. You're just you have to bend down a little bit.
Wix whispers in your ear and says, if we don't get rid of this guy soon, I'm going to fucking kill him.
So is he an asshole?
He's just, we helped him. And, we're done now.
Yeah, he did kind of seem like a prick a second ago, but anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, well, I'm going to go help out with a little bit of healing for some of these some of these villagers, but
I'll join you as well.
I imagine we'll probably head
Sure.
back soon.
Yeah.
You all right over there?
Huh?
You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm good. I just can't help out with the healing stuff at all.
Well, you could make us maybe some snacks for the road. I mean,
I can do that.
We're definitely going to be needing some food.
All right, yeah. I'll whip up a couple simple snacks.
Mornings here, everyone's short rest, certainly at this point.
Sick.
Yeah, everyone's able to. You see that the cavalry members and Seren and Arthur, you see that Billben included, is going to help and heal and check on these people, these constituents of this court that we find ourselves in. It continues to get warmer. You feel it like the butterflies that came from your wild magic earlier, Arthur. You see more and more butterflies. Similarly, like there's this beautiful, like you see the same types of butterfly in droves flying in. You see some flying off the mountaintops. You're all able to help heal who you can, and you see Captain Ersa has conversations with the folks in the village, letting them know that the Queen supports them and will do what she can to help make sure that this small community gets back on track. And you're after that. Is there anything specifically anyone's doing during this short rest, helping everybody else out in this moment?
You're saying like sort of as we're heading out, or just like while we're here? Like I think I would just be helping.
Yeah, while you're here,
like medicine checks, whatever. Maybe some minor healing spells if needed.
Great.
I don't know how dire the situation is for some of these.
You see that, these look like commoners in so many words. And so, like, there were lives lost that are lost, and the people that survive, certainly whatever sort of the powerful healing that you were able to offer at this point is so huge.
Sure.
You know? And you also get the vibe, too, that while the group that Billben has been traveling with are valiant warriors and are here to help, it doesn't seem like they necessarily have impeccable healing amongst all of them. So, like, your healing magic is very well appreciated in this moment.
I'll burn 2 first levels.
Great.
I don't have healing magic, but I could go around kind of doing herbalism stuff.
Yeah.
And attempt to help out where I can with minor wounds and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you see you catch at times. Ersa, like, looking at both of you with a bit of awe, and at some point you overhear the gnomish gentleman that Billben traveled with. One of them says to the other, "Man, I knew Billben had I assume Billben had other powerful friends, but holy smokes, these guys are really impressive. We should, if I wish they didn't have to go back to the material. That's too bad." The other one says, "Yeah, I know. I wish, what are you going to do? We're only so, we can only do what we can."
In my head to Seren while we're doing this, they're trying to guilt trip us.
Insight
Into
into whether or not we were intended to hear that conversation.
Oh, yeah, sure.
22.
They were just chatting. It wasn't like they weren't trying to be secret. No, it was you had just overheard them talking. Like they truly, you felt like it was like very much like for as like magical as this place is supposed to be. You were all very powerful people at this point, and so like even the mercenary, the strong cavalry that exists here, like your power supersedes these people in so many ways.
I think I would just respond to Arthur and be like, I think they might be genuine.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I think the question I would ask you be, and I think I know the answer, but I wouldn't have gotten any inkling that they have ulterior motives, like, because they knew that this day would come, but I wouldn't have heard anything about them being kind of more on the side of Queen Califax. Like they are, for example, like what y'all are doing the insight check, I wouldn't have known about anything that they might have been plotting, right?
Give me a
over the course of the past 6 to 12 months. However,
give me an investigation check
Yeah.
with advantage.
18.
As far as you know, these are your friends.
Yeah.
These are people that you have gotten to know over time, and any sort of them being sad in this moment is not, you don't think it's them that they feel like they're going to have to turn on you now.
Yeah.
They're just they don't know what's in the Queen's mind. You made the deal, and they certainly heard it, but they don't know exactly what it is. They just know that if you are free of your contract and you leave, that they never know if they'll see you again.
Yeah, I think that while we're doing the short rest, I'm doing 20 points of lay on hands, spattered about the people.
Yeah.
And, going over there and I see Ursa and I kind of chum it up with her a little bit, go over and see Thwat, my boy. Really kind of just like banter back and forth. Like you can tell like maybe Arthur and Seren would be able to tell that I am like pretty good friends with these people, even though it's been a short amount of time because we've been spending every day together. So it's like...
it's also not been a short amount of time for you.
Yeah. For me, it's not been at all. 12
Yeah.
days for you, but
Yeah.
6 to 12 months for me. And because we've been like essentially a unit the entire time, you can tell that Billben is like very friendly with them, like very bound almost in friendship with these guys. So I think Billben's also having a little bit more fun with it and a little bit somber too, just because he knows that it is coming to an end. But yeah, that's just what Billben is doing at this time.
You would also, I would say, just as Billben, you would know too, like Ersa's talked about it before too, like there are different units of the cavalry that travel around, and like this particular unit of the cavalry, like they've had members, lose their lives in the course of service. Since you got here, none of these people have been lost. Like, I think there is something that feels really special about the fact that you've been here for however long you have, and like you've, been involved with combats and, battles, and like there's, even if a lot of them have been more minor, like, that this group has remained intact as it is for some time. And that hasn't always been the case.
Yeah, and I think during this, I would have an aside with Ursa. There'd be a moment where we kind of are taking a break. Arthur's probably cooking, I would guess. And I would kind of talk to Ursa and be like, hey, Ursa, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah, Billben, what's going on?
So my friends and I have been reunited, and I do believe, I just want to be transparent with you, I do believe that my contract is now fulfilled, of which case I just want to say thank you for being our commanding officer. I've loved serving underneath you, but I do believe it is going to be my time to go back to the material plane, and, well, to be honest with you, it is not looking good back in that material plane, and I do need to get back to help save as many people as I can there, because it's just in my blood, as you know, as you've seen me, to save as many people as I can, and it is not looking good there.
I know. I mean, we've gotten to know each other well, and I know I'm the captain of this unit, but I mean, you've become the heart of what we do for, the last few months, and I don't know. I hate the idea that, unfortunately, our planes of existence are not as connected as they could be, or as easily as they could be, and I just... I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too. And they kind of go in for... Billben goes in for like a very sentimental embrace, like a big hug.
Yeah. She hugs you back, and just, people that have gotten to become just really good fucking friends over the last X amount of time, months of life, that you've lived in this place.
Oh, a little dust in my eye. Man.
Yeah, don't you hide your tears on me, man.
It's dusty right now, right?
Not that fucking dusty.
And as that wraps up, I think I turn around. Short rest probably ended.
Yeah, and I think as you wrap up, Eris would say, all right, I mean, are you all coming back to the city with us?
Seems like it.
I got room on Tuto if anyone would like a ride.
Yeah.
Arthur.
I really want.
Ersa says to you all, we also, the rest of us, we're called a cavalry for a reason. We, not everyone has as unique of a, the rest of us have companions, not necessarily summons, that'll come back. So we're a little bit more protective of going into combat with our allies. But please follow me. We've got camp this way, and everybody can ride along with somebody else.
Another reason why I chose the elephant is so I could have enough room for the team.
Yeah. Where'd you meet this fella?
Well, I hold up the wet wedge. See anything different about wet wedge?
It's covered in giant blood.
I just take a cloth and just shine it off, and then you see there were 3 sockets in it. One of them was already put in. Mm-hmm. You see a second socket with a little gem.
It's this violet bluish little gemstone that has found its way into Billben's axe.
Got yourself another gem.
This allows me to summon Tuto. This little gem. That's what Queen Califax gave me.
Tuto, that's your name? Looking at the big beast.
Yep, this old Tuto, this old girl.
If you tried speak with animals, you'd realize that this is more of a fey spirit than it is an actual animal.
That's pretty cool.
Can it speak in Sylvan?
You can certainly try.
Speaking Sylvan right now. In real life.
I don't know, man.
What does Sylvan sound like?
You speak to this elephant in Sylvan?
Yeah.
You try to speak to the elephant in Sylvan. It does not respond to you in any... It sounds like it might regard in the way that a dog might regard a command in Sylvan, or in English, we'll say. It regards it. What you do notice is that everyone around you, including Billben Billings, is able to understand what you say in Sylvan in this moment. As it seems, Billben may not be super proficient in speaking the language, but has maybe become a bit conversational.
All right. You became local.
Gotta learn the language, I guess. Well,
you hear, Arista says, you speak Sylvan.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, that's incredible. We've been teaching Billben for a while now. That's what most of us speak around here. So yeah.
And in a third grader's level of Sylvan, I respond back yes, I've been learning Sylvan.
Yes, I learn well.
He's getting, honestly,
I learn good.
In a short amount of time, it's not bad.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, Billben understands Sylvan, but can't necessarily speak it.
Cool.
Well.
Speaking of which, Eremeria, the city you're going to, literally, the translation that it's City of Sun is literally the translation that it would be in common.
Cool.
You all head back to camp, and you are able to mount up. You see that Ersa introduces and offers, says, "Well, this is my partner in crime, Petunia here," and she pats this massive rhino on the horn, and says, "Anyone's welcome to ride." Everyone here mounts up.
What are the other mounts?
I have them in my notes. Let me make sure.
Animal time.
I love the idea of a cavalry not having any horses too.
Not one.
You see that the two East and Elenelda, the two elven warriors that you've met now, they mount up on these massive horses. The Fey horses though, so they have unique coats and things like that.
What colors?
One of them is this brilliant orange, but an unnatural orange for a horse, and the other one is
like a sunset orange.
Yeah, and the other one is striped, but not in the way the zebra is striped. It's very hard lines here,
like light coming through half open blinds.
It's pink and white stripes along this horse. Yeah, and then the two gnomish warriors, they both looks like they do not have as much space because they both ride on blink dogs. They're these little. They look like these greyhounds, but bigger and more muscular, and they also have these lines that run along their sides and on their head, and they glow with light as they mount up on these dogs.
Well, now that's a sight I've seen before.
Blink dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're. they're incredible companions. They're,
Cute little guys. I had a neighbor. I'm from Woodhammer in the material plant. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but had a neighbor who had blink dogs.
funny enough, we've met a person or two from Woodhammer before.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's where we kind of came in from, sort of. We made it to Woodhammer, and then we had to go down to the Underdark a little bit, and then
I don't know what that is. That
portal.
sounds scary.
It's a little, it was kind of scary. There were a bunch of freaky monsters down there. But, yeah, that's cool. You met, who else did you meet from Woodhammer?
Oh, I don't remember their names, but
okay.
yeah.
Well, that's probably good that they didn't tell you.
I never got their names.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just, every once in a while you have, I mean, there's dwarves that look just like you that live here. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's, yeah, but every once in a while, you know, living in the city, it's, every once in a while you meet people from the
You
material.
never know who you're going to meet in the city.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You all are able to mount up and travel. Everyone decides to head towards the City of Sun. You feel confident. You have guides now that know their way around this area. And while time still works in a funny way here, you know that the people that are going to be able to get you where you need to go quickest are in the lead. Billben, give me a survival check with advantage.
22.
You all see Billben and Ersa along their mounts that you ride along. You see your friend Billben is proficient in this area as much as any other. You travel for a while. You see, the clouds in the sky drop low to the ground. It's not foggy. Like you have a moment where like the clouds come down in front of you, and Ersa says, "Now check this out. Pretty dang cool, if you ask me." Grabs a piece of the cloud and pops it in her mouth and says, "Try it. It's pretty good."
Just like right here. How'd you reach that?
Just like this.
What do you
And
mean?
Billben reaches up, knowing this trick as well.
That's so weird. It looks like it's so far away, and then you kind of grab it, and it's right here.
You pull a piece off. She just pop it in your mouth. Trust me.
All right. I eat some.
It tastes like the juiciest tomato you've ever bitten into, like exploding in your mouth. Just so much flavor.
Does this keep?
I've never tried. We usually just snack it on as we go, but
I'm going to try to grab a bunch on the back of the elephant,
you
and I want
collect-
to put it into vials.
you collect a bunch of clouds and vials.
Oh, I got some ideas.
You'd think that like potentially like leaving the atmosphere that it would
Yeah.
go into like a liquid form, but it just stays puffy, almost like cotton candy in these vials for you.
All right, picture this. Fluffy salsa.
Fluffy salsa.
I can't picture it, but I trust you.
Hey, we could try it.
Made with tomato-flavored clouds.
Oh my god, the salsa is the chip.
I'm so
The
confused.
salsa is the chip. And the chip is
The dip.
the dip. Whoa.
Wow.
You continue along. You collect some clouds.
Tomato clouds.
All the cloud tastes like tomato. Like,
The one Arthur, I would say the first bite Arthur took did taste just like a
okay.
tomato bursting in your mouth.
Foraging basket.
You quickly like it's funny, like the path you've walked so far, you've seen some magical things, Seren and Arthur, but Arthur, especially with how magic the place you come from is, maybe not feeling like you've seen the most magical things. Yeah, you get away from the mountains, you get from the woods, you come into these immaculate fields with the perfect height grass. Like the grass is the grass rises to meet whoever it's around, like so that you can run your hands through it as you either ride or walk along. It feels soft, like a beautiful tight grade sheet as you brush your hands along everything here. You're able to pick clouds, the sun immaculate in the sky. And this is a long day. It feels like, in the way that in Woodhammer, You feel so close to the sun. You feel that, but even more here. It feels like the perfect kiss of warmth on your skin without feeling too hot. You don't sweat here. It feels beautiful. At some point, you go by an area, and all of a sudden there's trees near you, and one of them shakes its branches, and a bunch of dewdrops fall into the sky. And but rather than falling straight to the ground, they just float around you. And as you all walk past, you feel these beautiful dewdrops tickle your skin, literally tickle, as you all feel a little bit of like pressure and like tenderness as you walk, and you feel these dewdrops tickle your skin as you go. As the sun starts to go and you're out for the day, the last thing you see, give me perception checks as you all go along. It's still pretty hilly here. It's this like beautiful purple grass that you all walk along that glistens a little bit in the sun. There's this like beautiful, it looks like a sprinkler head has been coating all this. Even now as the sun starts to set, you like have this beautiful, it feels like a golf course, like almost like that like beautiful morning feeling at night here, where there's just this little bit of dampness that like makes you feel beautiful, and you smell everything so much right now. Everything smells so pristine and beautiful here. What do we do on perception checks?
15.
22.
You said the sun is setting?
Yeah. The sun's starting to go.
So Billben rolled an 11, but Vextrin on disadvantage because it's sunny out. That drow rolled in at 1.
Nice.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Vextrin, you know that who knows if there are other blink dogs that can track the blood of their spilled brethren, you know?
Oh. Wait. You're saying who knows if there's more?
Yeah, but I think for
creatures.
Vextrin, it's kind of like
blink beast, not
who knows what kind of creatures will be also after the blood of blink beasts here.
Yeah.
As the sun goes down, and as well as you can see in the dark, you never know what can come out in the dark.
I think Vextrin just expresses with that nat 1, just, could the sun just go down, please?
Oh yeah, I forget you're not used to that.
Well, of course not. I'm from the Underdark. Do you not have sun there?
I mean, I could blind you.
Well, I'm practically blinded right now.
Fair enough.
And Billben with an 11?
Billben, you're the last one to see it. Seren, you're first.
Oh, no.
Along with Ersa, points it out, and Arthur, you see very quickly afterwards. As you walk, you see, rolling along the hilltops, Ersa says, well, no fucking shit. What a treat we're in for. You see at first, there's this massive looking circus tent structure on top of one of the hills out here. And you see people, you see all sorts of creatures gathered outside. It's this like beautiful, massive circus tent. It's yellow and pink and blue and green. There's all these like beautiful pastel-y colors that reflect as the sun glints down. And you see like torchlight outside and smoke. And Ersa says, hey everyone, it's the Travelers Foundyer. Well, shit. I mean, we have visitors. We should go.
The what? What is that?
I mean, we really don't have to detour on my account.
I mean, we're going to have to make camp anyways, and this is no better place to... I mean,
All right.
yeah, if we're lucky, then this will get us closer to where we need to be than anywhere else.
Oh, really? Well, what is this?
The Travelers Foundyer.
Yeah, what is that?
And how is it going to get us closer?
Well, it's think of like a home, or think of like a place that people can stay, and there's entertainment and food and wine.
Okay, like an inn, or like a
Sure.
tavern.
Tavern, sort of like that, I guess. I don't know what an inn is, but
All right.
It's magic. It moves. The Travelers Foundyer has been around since, well, I don't know how long, but it moves from place to place. You never know when it's going to move.
So you're staying at a place, and you're like, I might wake up 100 miles away the next day.
It always stays in the summer court, though, which is beautiful.
That was my next question.
And where we
All
are,
right.
and where we are right now, we're pretty far on we're a ways away from where we're headed.
Oh,
So,
really?
if we're lucky, a day or two here, maybe less, could get us closer.
Or it could not.
It'd be incredibly hard for it to put us farther.
Actually, how far away are you from the city?
Oh, Bill, but how long did it take us to get here?
Whew.
10 day or two?
Yes, and that's a strong ride. Yeah.
This is, Ersa pulls out this, map with, a bunch of markings that you're not able to really understand that are, there's a bunch of, tips and tricks about how to get from point A to point B faster or slower, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. But, Ersa's we're around here and circles this big area, kind of, towards the middle of this, massive continent-looking thing. And then it says, and this is where we're headed, and points to it looks like the city of Arimaria is closer to the coast. You're towards the center of whatever the the Feywild, if you want to think of it as a continent. You're towards the middle right now, and where you're headed is far away.
Ooh, all right. That was a lot farther than I thought it was going to be.
It could have taken it could take a few days. It really we have best practices for getting around, and unfortunately, where we live, there's only so much control we have over, even those of us that know what to look for and know what to do, there's only so much control we have over how we can proceed from point A to point B.
All right.
I missed the material plane.
Would Billben have been to one of these before?
No, you've heard about the Traveler's Foundyer. There's only one of this is the only one.
Cool.
And the rarity of this is the reason that it's so exciting is because you've been here for a long time. You've never been to this. You've heard about this.
Wow. All right, magic tent it is.
Fellas, we got to check this out. They've been talking about it ever since we set foot on our service. And I've heard it's pretty wild. The magic in there is pretty cool.
Turning to the guards, the captain, do they have daiquiris?
I haven't been in years, so I'm not. And Thwatch chimes in and says, "Oh, they used to have daiquiris for sure. So who knows what they do now? I can tell you what, I'm drinking wine, but they might have what you're looking for."
All right. Well, that's better than a no.
Do we proceed to the Traveler's Foundyer?
I guess so.
I guess so.
We're fellas.
Seems
and
like we have
ladies, we're going.
All right.
Yeah. This comes around, according to them, once a blue moon.
Well, you know what? We're deserving of a celebration. We're reunited. We beat that Count Orlok guy.
Yep, Burgess.
Mm-hmm.
What did you call him?
I don't know. I just was thinking out loud.
Count Olaf?
Yep. Or that too.
From a series of unfortunate events.
Oh, you're familiar?
Yeah, it's my favorite book.
Wow.
That's just
all
me.
right.
That's Brendan talking.
No, I didn't say Olaf.
All right, well, let's I guess let's head in.
Yeah, let's go.
You make your way up. Yeah, there's picnic tables outside, and it looks like you notice that coming off of the top of this this circus tent, there's tents outside. There's picnic tables outside. They all have some sort of magical string attached to them. It seems like this thing can disappear at a moment's notice potentially, and so you see most people out here are not standing up and about, but they are all either seated or touching something that is attached to this tent right here.
There's just bus rails everywhere.
Yeah, basically, yeah. These little beautiful iridescent strings
That's
of gold.
Awesome. Can you pull on them to signal your bus to stop?
Do you pull on one of them?
No. Yes.
You pull on one, and you see the small creature with a beard and a big nose and red eyes walks out of a tent and says, "What the hell are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
Are you trying to unattach me?
Nope.
I'm trying to get north. What the hell?
Is that yours? Sorry. My apologies.
You watch it.
Yep. Hey, I'll watch it. What should I watch?
Don't touch my shit.
All right, I won't touch your shit anymore.
All right.
Have a good one.
Okay. I'll fucking kill you.
You could try.
Okay. Well, watch your fucking back.
Okay. All right. I got 4 people they're watching my back for me.
Just starts muttering on his back.
This fucking guy. Oh my god. All right.
Walks back in his tent.
I'm gonna pull on another one.
You pull on, you pull on a few more, and you don't get nearly the intent. Yeah, just touching them, you don't get nearly the intense reaction as the first person that you did. You head in. There's this like massive flap pulled open. It's funny. Like from the outside, you can't actually see into it. It's got this like translucent fog like trickling out with the beautiful lights, and you can't actually see into the structure until you enter it. You don't even dismount. You all ride inside, and for as large as this space looks like it could be from the outside, as you ride inside, it's even bigger. You see what I can only describe as like a medieval times type space. There's like multiple bars, and you see like story or like medieval times meets like a big like resort hotel. You see like above you see like rooms along walkways scattered about with like all these like random ladders and like topsy-turvy stairways up to different levels. It looks like it's like 5 levels tall scattered around this, and there's like bars and like different places. Like there's like somebody making coffee on one side, and then you see like people eating food and drinking, and then in the like sort of right center of the space you see this like a bunch of like dinner tables with like a little like circus ring sitting center. Nothing happening over there right now. As like there's like firelight and like there's just a lot of merriment happening, and you see there's like sort of you see somebody walks up to you and says, "Well, welcome to our little traveler's Foundyer."
Well, much obliged. Thank you.
It looks like we have a big party of the Queen's Cavalry here. Well, how lucky it is that you found us today. Well, hello there. How are we?
Great.
Glad to hear it.
We are in need of a bit of R&R.
You got daiquiris?
My friend, we have daiquiris and so much more.
Okay. Well, let's start with the daiquiri before the so much more part, you know?
Daiquiri, please. Thank you. Daiquiris for all.
Terrifying.
The person standing in front of you, tall, hobgoblin, just beautiful skin with brilliant golden eyes. They have like beautiful golden jewelry and piercings all over, and like tattoos running up and down their necks and their hands, even though they wear this like long-sleeved brilliant blue dress and fingernails painted with these like beautiful garden designs. Well, I'm I guess the proprietor of this place, we'll call it, but we try to everyone that lives here full time, we try to make it feel like home for everybody. So welcome to our Foundyer. I'm Wint. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Pleasure to meet you, Wint.
Are you all looking to stay overnight? Just grab a drink. I warn you, it's if you've never been here before, we never quite know where we'll end up next, and we never quite know when that'll happen either. So,
yep, I think we're just sort of along for the ride at the moment.
All right. Well, the ride is often a great mystery, but usually fun for most. So that's what we offer here. If you need rest today or tonight, whatever you prefer, then I'm happy to offer one of our many rooms to you all. And otherwise, we should have a show starting very soon. Yeah, there's food and drink, and you see 2 people run over with trays of daiquiris and pass them out to all of you on your mounts still. And daiquiris,
Heroes,
as far as the eye can... Yeah, absolutely. Well, Ersa says, "Hi, Wint. I'm Captain Ersa, and it's a pleasure to be in your establishment. I've been before, but it's been a long time." And Wint says, I never forget a face, so it's good to see you again.
Yeah, I bet.
It looks like some of you have been before, and you all have a tinge of people that aren't even from around here, eh?
Potentially.
Material plane?
Far travelers.
I've heard of it.
Me too. I've never been. There's a human in your ranks, though, but a cavalry member. Impressive.
Well, they don't make them like we do over in the material plane. So, how do you say in Sylvan, and then he says like a broken, like, call in the big guns. Whatever that is in Sylvan.
I see. Good to know that we can, and switches and says, good to know we can speak Sylvan here for all of you now. That's great. Perfect. Well, if you, what do we do? We need rooms, or do you just want to stay for a show for now?
Probably. I mean, I know I would love to. I'm bloody. I'd love to wash up and get into something a little bit more fitting of
Sweetie,
this.
you look fine. It's okay.
Well, but I'd like to, look nice for the occasion.
Sure, I understand.
Yeah, we could all use a bit of a brush up.
All right. Well, give me a perception check, Seren.
I'm just side-eyeing everyone right now. 20.
20?
Dirty 20.
This person Wint, they give you a peculiar look, we'll call it, in this moment.
I think I would hold their gaze, but would not react in any.
Sorry, young man. Sorry. You remind me of somebody. Anyways, here, and you see opens up, like, has this, like, beautiful dress on, and then pulls up part of the dress, and there's, like, a hem on it that opens, and there's, like, room keys basically on everything.
Whoa.
And says, rooms can sleep 2 to 10 depending on how much privacy you'd like. So how many rooms do we need? And Ersa says, do you all want your own rooms? We're happy to.
I think we've.
We can share.
I don't know if Vextrin, if you'd like your own, but I think for the rest of us, we've spent enough time apart.
Yeah. And Billben, you stay wherever you want.
Well, Billben, you can stay with your friends. I think
Billben, you can stay with your friends.
Billben snores, so we don't usually let him.
Yeah, he sure
usually
does.
gets his own room anyways.
The snore's nowhere near as bad as the axe sharpener.
I was about to say.
The wet wedge is quite the instrument.
If it's not the throat, it's the whetstone.
Yeah, usually I get my own room. They just kind of always get one for me, so I usually always take it.
Well, now you know why, I guess.
All right, well, we'll get Vexter in his own room.
I would definitely love my own room.
We'll take...
Please, away from everyone.
We'll take 6 rooms and we'll figure it out. That'll be... Can
I have the most dark room possible, please?
Yes, of course. Why? Wint looks at you and says, the darkest room we can find, just for you.
Thank you very much.
Perfect.
Wint pulls all these keys off the hem of their dress and passes them out. And Ersa has a side conversation, pays for all the rooms for all of you. It looks
Mommy.
like there's
Queen's Cavalry money right there,
Yeah,
Arthur.
there we go.
Yeah, there's some sort of you don't see it's a pouch pass. You don't necessarily see like gold or silver.
I assume not.
Drugs.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah, you see something pass hands, and you see that these keys are handed out, and you are all given.
In this pouch is the name of my firstborn son. He is not born yet.
Given keys to rooms in this massive tent. What do you all do? As you, Ersa passes out the keys and says, well, I'm going to go clean up, but I guess food, drinks, and a show, and we can, I guess, hang out here until it moves, and hopefully it'll get us close enough.
All right. Yep, I'm going to clean up as well.
Yeah, I'll go with you. I'm gonna hand you my dackery. So, I imagine you've already finished your first one. Yeah,
my first one. Found some tray or something to put it on.
Yeah, we'll go get cleaned up, reconvene here, and I'm not even gonna bother setting a time. It feels like that doesn't matter.
I don't think so. Man, this place is fantastic. There's so much going on here.
It's something. I'm gonna head to a room. I imagine. I feel like we can share one at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
Wix, I don't know if you wanted to come with us or.
I'll bunk with you all. That's fine. Yeah, for sure.
Billben, yeah.
Yep, I got mine.
Let's go get cleaned up.
Yep. I'm gonna take a bath.
Can I, as we're like making our way to the rooms, can I make a insight or perception check into the not demeanor, but like for all the people here, like Wint mentioned that like some people lived here, others were travelers. Like what's the general like, does it seem like the lifers are like old regulars in an Irish pub where it's just like they do this every day because it's all they know, or do they seem like genuinely loving their lives?
Give me a perception check. Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad. 17.
That's not that bad.
It's bad for me.
From what you can tell, you look around at in terms of I mean, like anywhere, even in Material Plane meets Feywild, like you see, you see people like a little too drunk for their own good. You see people getting asked to leave types of things. For the most part, like, there's that, but it seems like those things are very dealt with very quickly. It seems like the people that are, when Wint said people that live here, you get the impression that most of the people that live here seem to like also be involved in the operation somehow. Like you see, when you look at like the people that are like slinging drinks or like, you see like somebody like takes there's like a stable inside of this massive tent, and like you're able to like the like stable, like everyone else is able, Billben's able to like dismiss. You see now Tudo is able to like be dismissed basically as a mount, but all the other mounts, like they're able to like stable them, and like everyone seems generally very like kind and jovial. I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I guess my question was more like for this thing that like it seems many people have heard of and very few have seen. Like, it feels very populated for something that, is such a rare sight.
You see, there are probably between the exterior and the interior of this place, in terms of people not like doing a job, we'll call it, a few hundred people. But also, you have been to Breakwater now, and you've been to New Samaritan now, and like a few hundred people in a gathering place in the Feywild where you don't know how large the summer court is. You're headed towards the city. Like it's a lot of people gathered, but also I would say even this on a 17, like you overhear other people. Like I think there's this like there are people that are hoping that it doesn't teleport away before they get a chance to like experience it. Like this seems like a thing that it's rare in the sense that it's not in the same place at all times, and maybe not as rare for, Billben hasn't gotten to do this, but also Billben's had a job to do working for the Queen this whole time. So like there could be somebody that sits out in a field waiting for this tent to populate, and like eventually they'd find it. But you're also like, that'd be like you saying, I spent most of my time in the same 3-mile radius on Escaldera, and I never
saw a shooting star.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. So,
okay.
Yeah, it seems like there's, even though there are several hundred people here right now, the creatures here right now, it doesn't necessarily feel like, it doesn't seem like you see people coming and going ultimately. And you get the vibe that, not everyone's, for as much space as there is, not everyone's here to stay. As you go is there anything in particular anyone wants to do as you all like get cleaned up and take a little downtime for yourselves?
Hold on though.
I'm gonna put my hat on and my jacket.
Fancy.
I got yours too, Tab, if you want it.
I mean, shit, if we're getting dressed up, like this seems like kind of a classy establishment.
Might as well.
When in Rome, whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, I've been to Rome once.
I don't even know what that is.
I had a lot of daiquiris there.
No shit. That sounds cool.
Are you sharing a room with us, Billben?
Nope, I got
You
my
have your
own
own
room.
Is your room next to ours?
Yes, it's right. I believe right next to.
You're all blocked together. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, right next door.
But by blocked together, I mean there's like ladders up to different, and like you all walk in the rooms. Like, Billben, your room has like one like really wide bed that looks like it could sleep like 8 across, and then alternatively,
One big bed.
the other room that where Sarah and Arthur and everybody else is sleeping, it's 2 queen bunk beds, but 3 tall. So like so you like walk in and like there's enough, like they said, like 2 to 10, like this would sleep up to 10 individuals, but it's like it's not that it's a large room, it's that it's a tall room, and that you are able to like there's space for you to put your things and there's space to crawl up into your beds, but it's like the tallest bed is 20 feet up off the ground.
Cool.
I'm not taking the top bunk.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna, as we're like getting washed up and like getting settled, putting any stuff in here that we have, I'm gonna take the time to cast Private Sanctum.
Okay, hell yeah. What is that? What does that spell? Tell me more.
Yeah, so you make an area within range magically secure. The area is a cube that can be as small as 5 feet to as large as 100 feet on each side. Spell lasts for the duration, which is 24 hours, or until you use an action to dismiss it. I can choose any or all of the following properties, but I think I'm going to do sound can't pass through the barrier at the edge of the warded area, and I'm going to do sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier at its perimeter. Oh, and I'll do creatures in the area cannot be targeted by divination spells.
Cool.
Sweet. And if I can, I'll extend that to include Billben's room.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Anyone else got anything they're doing in these moments of downtime?
Just sharpening the old wet wedge.
Just cranking some yar.
All right. Arthur jerks off. Seren casts spells.
Vextrin is just, he's got like one of those like bouncy balls and he's just like, because he obviously,
Jesus.
He's one of those guys.
just killing time with one of those things. But yeah, he's very quick with his limited gear to clean and ready himself. And he did not bring any more like formal gear, so he's just wearing the same stuff.
Does it seem like these rooms are actual physical spaces? Or are they almost more like little portal?
It already
like
feels
little
like
pocket dimensions.
It feels like the tent itself was already way bigger on the inside, so
Yeah.
you feel like it's some sort of pocket dimension within a pocket dimension within a pocket dimension.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You all cast spells, get some safety here, take a rest, jerk off.
Yeah. Obviously. Sorry, crank yar.
Yeah.
Thank you very
come on.
much. Let's not be crass about it.
Yeah.
And,
we have an IP to uphold.
And then you hear, you start to hear some like from outside the room, even though whether you're in a dimension or not, you all start to hear like chatter and like it sounds like whatever show is about to start is. It sounds like whatever entertainment they have here is about to begin outside of this space.
About time for the circus.
Yeah, I guess we can head out there.
You all walk out of your rooms, you scale down. You're on like the 3rd floor of these 5 floors. You like take a ladder down and then take a staircase. You see that there are like where people were congregating, like kind of like drinking, like was like an ale house or a public house. Everyone has like found their way. Like the room's also like transformed a little bit. There's like all these like banquettes of tables and things like that, and like little things. And they've like all congregated around this like center ring, we'll call it, like a circus ring inside of a tent, truly. And you see that Wint has changed costume now, is in like a black leotard with tights and like with like sequins and like a bedazzled black hat and a cane. And as you see that you're some of the last people to arrive to this event, Wint looks at you all and says, "I've saved you one of the best seats in the house for the Queen's Cavalry. Please make your way. And you see Ersa, you have like front row seats here at one of this banquet. There's food laid out and bottles of wine.
I don't like it.
Wow, well, this is quite fancy.
Billben is stoked. It's like going to medieval times for him.
And you all get to take your seats at the edges of this ring.
It feels like Spirited Away. Don't eat the food. Don't
I
eat the
like
food.
I agree with Will. My hairs on the back of Fuse's neck are raised, but Billben's neck is 0 hairs raised.
Yeah, immediately you see Wint walk out into the center, and these like brilliant dancing lights spot them as they walk out in their spandex and leotard and address the crowd. And you hear like almost over like a loudspeaker at a school coming like from all around. You hear,
"Thank you, one and all, for joining us as the Traveler's Foundyer. We love everyone that comes and joins us here every day, and we appreciate that even though we never know where we might end up, that we always have the best people join us. Now, we don't know how long we'll be where we are, but we're happy to be here for now. And while that stands, I need you to know that whether you end your night here with us or end your night somewhere else with us, that we love each and every traveler who comes to see our show in Queen Califax's court."
they wink towards Billben and Ersa and says,
"We are certainly glad you found yourself here with us this evening."
and you see like fanfare, like you hear fanfare happening and like the crowd cheers, and you sit through a show.
Cool. I'm watching Captain Ersa, and I'm like, hopefully can like grab her attention or something at any point, just like while it's going on.
Yeah.
Does it look like she's eating, drinking, engaging with stuff? Like, does she look like she has her guard down?
You see that in the way that Ersa was excited about this, in the tradition of this, even in a place that has a lot of, think about like a safe haven in a scary place. Like this does feel like a safe haven. Like Ersa doesn't even question like eating or drinking here.
Okay.
Like this is so established that it doesn't feel like, it feels like Disney World. Like it feels like nothing bad could happen because it's just been good for so long. Basically.
Every word you say makes me hate
That's
this more.
great.
I mean, yeah, okay, cool. I think seeing her, I'd be like, I don't know, hey, we're no tomfoolery, no tricks. Like, this feels way too cool and good to be true, you know? Like,
I mean,
and that Wint person, they're so beguiling.
I've met Wint before. I've been to this, even though it's been a long, long time. Wint has always been a charmer and the biggest player in the room. But between you and me, I also had Elenelda make sure that there was no poison or anything in any of the food. And so we've done our due diligence. We've checked our.
right.
Now that you're having a conversation,
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
that you like what you missed earlier was the fact that yes, your concern was already.
Yeah, she's,
met.
yeah.
Yes.
So it's like, if I eat this, I'm not going to get stuck here forever kind of thing. Like, they're not going to keep me here.
I mean, maybe you, but not us. I'm kidding.
Hey, I don't like it.
You don't have to eat. I'm just letting you.
I'm hungry. This looks real good, too.
She picks up a turkey leg and says, "Pretty good."
Hey,
So
when in Rome.
I don't know what that means, but
Me neither. Cheers. I'll pick up a turkey leg, too.
you eat food and you feel fine.
Well, that's where it always starts.
You also drank 2 daiquiris earlier.
Yeah, I know. But food is different.
In the
For
Feywild
some
fun.
reason, food feels different than drink.
For the record, Seren hasn't drank or eaten anything.
That's
correct?
true.
Yep.
Safety net.
Dude, I'm going to become a pig, and you're going to be fine.
Billben is definitely enjoying because he has heard about Billben has heard about the Traveler's Foundyer before, and he is so
You
stoked.
also heard the tongue-in-cheek of what Wint said, which was, Wint said, "We love each and every traveler who comes to see our show, and we are certainly glad you found yourself here this evening." So the fact that it moves around, it seems like it's a play on the fact that it found your, as in like it's a place you find yourself.
Cool.
Yeah, Billben's eaten every turkey leg, every pot pie.
It's cool.
All the
They got casserole.
No casserole.
whoa.
Doesn't seem like it's made its way to the
Feywild.
to the Feywild.
The, like,
Surprised you didn't do
cloud
that in the
food.
year that you were here.
Yeah, started a casserole stand.
As you all sit and eat and drink, you first see a pair of Herringon trapeze duo announced as Wax and Wayne.
Cool.
He's like gray-furred Herringon with, and like literally have these, like, one of them has a crescent moon shape over one eye, and then the other one has the opposite, as like a waning moon. They do this immaculate trapeze thing. Then you see two Eladrin, one with like fiery leaves, and the other one with like deep green and blue, like shrubbed leaves, come out. And one of the one with fiery leaves juggles fire, while the other one juggles water that turns to ice. And you see they Flint and Fog. They they keep adding more and more, summoning fire, summoning ice, until it's like over a dozen in each. And then at the end, they start throwing the fire and ice at each other, and it explodes into this immaculate mist. And as the mist clears, will-o-wisps float out of the top of the tent. There's a high wire trapeze of a satyr balancing on their hooves, a blindfolded elven woman throwing daggers at like a large fairy-looking creature, like with like massive wings on like a spinning wheel, and like they're like just thudding daggers all around it, like barely missing every time. It's a beautiful show, and everyone's eating and drinking and being merry. As this goes for a while, and it feels like it's setting up for a finale. Make a perception check for me.
God
There
damn
it
it.
is. There it is.
Perfect. 6.
22.
Oh.
Arthur's
Vextrin.
just sitting around hearing all these names that are like, feel like really cool monikers, and he's just like, I need to come up with something that I could go by.
Well, I was just going to ask Wix, so do all Herringon have W names, or is that just pure happenstance?
Happenstance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vextrin, Nat 1.
Nice.
Billben, 9.
Dude, Vextrin, there's somebody out to. Honestly, you feel like you saw something like peek at you through the flap to the front door and like look at you out there. You see
Earlier?
right now you feel like you notice a side eye. You swear you saw something eyeing you up from the front of the tent flap.
Even with a Nat 1? All right.
Yeah.
Vextrin just keeps silent, but looks around, feels weird, puts down his food. He wasn't eating a lot, but he was like nibbling and drinking a bit of wine, and that just has ceased every form of eating for him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you feel uneasy in this moment. On a 22, Seren, you see it before it even comes into the brilliant dancing lights. You see a white hawk flying around with like a majestic jeweled headpiece. And you see it as Wint says,
And now, thank you one and all. We'll have another show at some point, be it tonight, tomorrow, or the next day. If you leave us on our journey today, I hope you find your way, and I hope you find your way back to the Foundyer at some point.
Wint throws, you see this hawk peeking down, and Wint starts throwing these like, it seems like Wint is able to conjure some sort of like lightning energy around these, like they look like these like sulfuric rings almost, like throwing them into the air, and this hawk like they're like dipping and diving, flying through them and exploding into fireworks around the room in this space, twisting and turning through the air, and on the last you hear Wint say, and the grand finale grabs a like hula hoop sized metal ring from the ground below, lightning, throws it in the air, And as it's falling down, the hawk flies, and you watch this hawk transform into a massive white lion, letting out a roar as it goes through in this big explosion.
Ooh.
As the lion flies through, it looks to land on its feet, and something goes wrong. As it looks like it loses its footing, and this transformation from hawk to lion, there's a gasp in the crowd, and falling to the ground. Seren, give me one more perception check if you could.
12.
12. Awesome. You see falling away from you. You see this lion falls with its back turned to you, and it transforms into a humanoid figure, some sort of druid, presumably something you would know. As gasps and awe happens, you see Wynn says,
That's all right. Thank you for our show.
as the lights begin to fade and as this person runs away, they turn back and towards where you're all sitting as they run out of this ring. A stunning dragonborn with pearlescent white scales that glint in the dancing lights of the tent, looking to be in her mid to late 20s, wears intricate jewelry on her face, similar to the hawk, with golden chains and connected by sapphires, like a poorly constructed mask. Wears a blue costume with a blue bodysuit with a magical-looking jacket and gold sequins stopping way down her torso. As we end our episode, Seren, I would love for you to tell me what color your sister's eyes are.
God damn it.
God damn it.
And we'll pick up there next time.
Oh, it had been too long since Seren was the main character, so we had to bring it
fucking
back.
knew, dude.
Let's go.
I fucking knew it.
Come on.
I was about to say, this isn't about Billben.
No, never was.
What do you mean?
Never was. It's not about you or
Seren.
me, brother. We know who the main character is.
Unfucking real.
What do you mean?
Wow, different plane.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what I mean on Bardic Conversation.
Yeah.
different plane,
yeah.
and we're still finding family of Serens
There's
that he
no-
thought were dead.
Yeah.
Incredible. What are we gonna find when we go to the celestial plane?
More Dracnoliers.
That's all my immediate family accounted for, so.
Yeah,
There we
aunts
go.
and uncles.
We did it.
Exes, we don't even know.
God damn it.
Hey, we'll find out more about whatever the fuck that was next
Hell
time
yeah.
on this show. Tune into Bardic Conversation to hear Will lash out at me.
Well, he was right to not trust you, but for different reasons.
Yeah. My intuition was locked in.
It was awesome. All right, we love you. Thank you for listening.
Te
We will
amo.
see you next week.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, all stars.